All it took was you saying married women hit different, and next thing you know, you're reborn into the body of a total scumbag. This dude's an abuser, yet somehow landed a top actress as his wife, who even gave him an adorable little girl. But once the honeymoon phase ended, he got fired, and decided it was all her fault. Like she was some kind of bad luck charm that cost him his career. You couldn't help but think, what a jerk. And right now, the mother and daughter he'd just beaten were trembling on the couch. Xiaoxiao was holding the baby tight, and the second she caught you staring, she pulled little Mingming even closer, eyes already filling with tears. It's not like she'd never thought about leaving with Mingming, but she had no family, and every penny in the house was in this monster's hands. Seeing how terrified they both were, you let out a long sigh, feeling a wave of guilt. Then you slowly got up and turned on the light. A warm orange glow filled the room. You looked around at the mess and just shook your head. First you cracked a window to air the place out, then quietly started picking up the empty bottles. Xiaoxiao stayed put on the couch, still holding Mengmeng, but there was a flicker of something in her eyes. Confusion, maybe. You didn't push it, didn't go near them. Instead, you grabbed a rag from the kitchen and wiped down the table, then kept going until the whole place was spotless. By the time you were done, you were drenched in sweat. You grabbed a clean change of clothes from the bedroom and headed into the bathroom. Xiaoxiao's eyes stayed fixed on that closed bathroom door. Her body finally started to unclench. She looked around at the clean room and just couldn't believe it. What is this guy even doing right now? Mommy, I'm hungry. Mengmeng looked up at her mom with those big round eyes. Be good, Mengmeng. Mommy's gonna make you food real soon. Xiaoxiao gently stroked Mengmeng's hair and whispered she'd have to wait until that monster went to sleep before she could even make food for herself and her daughter. Then the bathroom door swung open and you stepped out. The mother and daughter on the little worn-out couch both flinched at the same time. You just shook your head, didn't say a word to either of them, and walked out the front door. Xiaoxiao just froze, a look of quiet dread on her face. Did he go out to buy more liquor? Hasn't he had enough tonight? So she and Mengmeng were gonna go to bed hungry again. Xiaoxiao bit down on her lip, face going pale, and the tears just wouldn't stop. Mommy, don't cry. Mengmeng thought it was her fault, that Mommy was crying because she said she was hungry. She reached out her tiny soft hand and clumsily tried to wipe the tears off Xiaoxiao's face. Xiaoxiao bit her lip harder, and the tears fell even faster. After a long moment, she managed to speak, her voice shaking. Be good, Mengmeng. Mommy's gonna put you to sleep, okay? Once you fall asleep, you won't be hungry anymore. And tomorrow morning, Mommy will wake up early and make you something yummy. Deal? Okay, Mommy, no more crying. Xiaoxiao softly hummed a lullaby, coaxing Mengmeng to sleep. As she watched Mengmeng's eyes slowly close, she thought back on the 2 years since the wedding, and her heart just broke all over again. She made up her mind right then. Tomorrow, they were leaving, getting out of this hellhole. Even if they ended up with nothing, it was better than being destroyed by this monster. Then suddenly, the lock on the front door clicked. Xiaoxiao, still lost in thought, felt her whole body jolt. She instinctively pressed her hand over Mengmeng's ear and quietly listened. You pushed the door open and looked over at the couch and then stopped. Something felt off. They went back to the bedroom? But they haven't eaten yet. You stood there holding the food, staring blankly. After a second, you set everything on the table and headed toward the bedroom. Xiaoxiao had been frozen stiff this whole time. She heard your footsteps getting closer and just kept praying, please don't come in. But then, a knock at the door. Hey, I got you guys some food. Come out and eat if you're hungry. I'll be sleeping in the side room tonight. Xiaoxiao's eyes flew open. Then she heard your footsteps slowly fade away. The room went quiet again, just the sound of Xiaoxiao's shaky breathing filling the bedroom. Mengmeng had woken up at some point. She'd clearly heard your voice and was now staring curiously at the closed door.